Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 78 of the regular season, where the Astros win 4-2, complete this three-game sweep against the Los Angeles Angels, and Jalapeña, behind probably the best game of his young career, helps guide the Astros to a walk-off victory. I don't even know what to say. I mean, even on days where we're conventionally bad in some respects, we're still good. What do I mean by conventionally bad, you probably are asking yourself? And I would say this. Framber Valdez had a day that at almost face value seems not that great, right? 6 innings of work, gives up a pair of runs. That's not wonderful, but, that's still a pretty solid thing. But 5 walks. 5 walks. That's bad. Clearly, he had a hard time finding the strike zone. I would say, well, kinda, because then you throw in 13 strikeouts, and 12 of which were consecutive outs. Not consecutive batters, consecutive outs. Framber, through 3 innings, I'm like, man, Framber is just not feeling it today. And then he just went sicko mode and got 12 consecutive outs with the strikeout, 13 on... I can't get over that. I can't get over that he had 12 consecutive outs and strikeouts, shattering the franchise mark, which was 9. And, oh, by the way, we broke the record for strikeouts in a game for the team. Just throw that in there as well. You know what? Just toss that on in there. You get to the bullpen. And that, again, I'm not saying Framber was bad by any means. I'm saying the walks make you go, oh, maybe the strike zone was a bit of a problem. I wouldn't say so. I don't know. Got a bunch of weak contact. I think the Angels only had 4 or 5 hard hit balls on him the entire day. So and that was it. They didn't get any hard contact off the bullpen. The only good contact they had was against Framber, who also happened to embarrass and pants them with 13 strikeouts. I can't get over that. You go to Hector Neris, starts his inning off, pair of strikeouts, just mowing down hitters. Then you get to Rafael Montero, same thing. 2 strikeouts to start his appearance, just mowing down hitters. Ryan Presley waltzes on into the game in the 9th inning. Strikeout. People wanted him moved after his blow-up against the Yankees, and I was like, guys, it's one game. And yeah, the ERA is going to look bad. That's what happens with relief pitchers. And since then, he's been insane. He has been absolutely just wild since that moment. He has been just nearly perfect. And then you get to the offensive side of the ball for the Astros. 4 runs is slightly below league average, but not a ton. But then you think about the fact that, hey, through, 8 2/3, you only had 2 runs of offense. That isn't too great. And then you look at the fact that, yeah, we only had 2 runs. We still had 13 base runners, 3 walks, 10 hits. Expected batting average is just miles in favor of Houston. I think it was 269, nice by the way, to 108, if I'm not mistaken, for the Angels. 100 even. Even in a game that doesn't look like it was an absolute just massacre, I feel like the Astros completely owned and punked not the Oakland A's, the Angels. Jalapeña was the big story for the offense today with 2 home runs, including the walk-off, his second walk-off home run on a Sunday. Both of them have been on Sundays, actually, wearing beautiful blue jerseys. Easily proud. I don't know, the Space City might be the best jersey in the arsenal right now, but I feel like these would be a close second. People are probably saying, what about the orange jerseys? I said what I said. The blues are better. Anyway, Jalapeña, another walk-off home run. He had 2. Jose Altuve also chipped in with an RBI base hit. He had 3 hits on the day, because of course he did. Altuve's as good as he ever was. This freaking team, man. And look, yeah, 7 of the 10 hits for the Astros today came from Jose Altuve and Jalapeña, which is just an incredible sentence to say out loud, and I'm so happy I can share that with you guys. That being said, I know a lot of people are like, so it was carried by the top end, and I would say, yeah. Kind of overdue, wouldn't you say? We've had 7 consecutive games where the bottom 3 hitters of the lineup are going yard, sometimes multiple times a game. Maldonado yesterday, where just the bottom third is popping off. Yeah, we were overdue for the top of the offense to carry us for an afternoon. Let the little guys have a day off. By the way, Martin Maldonado, with the out of the season, just walking up behind Taylor Ward, who just forgot what sport he was playing, I guess. By the way, the broadcast said he was maybe reaching out to act like he was going to catch the ball, which I don't know what's worse. The fact that he might have been trying to catch the ball as a joke, which would have, I believe, been an out because he's interfering with the play, or the fact that he just stood like 3 inches off the bag for no reason at all, saw them throw the ball behind him and didn't think, I need to move my foot back, and allowed Martín Maldonado to basically just be the boogeyman over there like, I'm behind you. This team. This team. Astros baseball might, in this little stretch we have right here, this little nugget of baseball, might be peaking, because I don't know there has ever been a more impressive or just fun stretch for 12 games. This has just been a joy to witness and talk about. The Astros, I mean, what more can you say? I believe this is 6 consecutive wins now. We haven't lost a series in a hot minute. I want to say over 2 weeks, because we didn't lose any of the series against the New York teams. Like, we're just rolling. We're just rolling. And by the way, the schedule from now to the All-Star break is a cakewalk, because I mean, we could just, it could be ridiculous. We have 4 against the Royals in Houston. We have 3 against Oakland in Oakland. 3 against the Angels in Los Angeles. Night games, hooray! And then 3 more against Oakland back in Minute Maid. Like, we could do a lot of winning in this little stretch between now and the All-Star break, on top of the fact that we went 7-2 against the 2 best teams in baseball and then swept our division rivals. I'm tingly. So we go again tomorrow on the 4th of July, 4:10 Eastern, 3:10 Central. The Astros have not announced our starter yet, so that's a mystery going into it. And the Royals have announced that they will be starting Jonathan Hazley, who has a above 5 ERA going into the game. And we could be in for another derby, folks. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, and that's all I have to say for the day. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Astros.